I want you to win. I want you to achieve. I want you to become great. I want you to make your dream reality. But I can't just want it for you. You're competing against millions. You must do what they won't. See the vision they don't yet see. Dream bigger than they ever have. You must chip away at your dream. I want you to win. I want you to achieve. I want you to become great. I want you to make your dream reality. But I can't just want it for you. You're competing against millions. You must do what they won't. See the vision they don't yet see. Dream bigger than they ever have. You must chip away at your dream. I want you to win. I want you to achieve. I want you to become great. I want you to make your dream reality. But I can't just want it for you. You're competing against millions. You must do what they won't. See the vision they don't yet see. Dream bigger than they ever have. You must chip away at your dream.
Every single person out here has a dream, but the reality is that they lose sight of it. We get busy, we get caught up in work, and our dream passes us by. I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen, inspiring people to take the small steps and realize that dream that's way up here is actually possible when you chunk it down and you move closer to it. So I come out here and I hold up my sign every day. Hey guys, my name is Zach. I'm out here talking about dreams. I started doing signs that were motivational and inspirational. And then after weeks of doing that and 40, 50 signs, my friends online said, dude, I know you're missing these great conversations. We need to see what you're talking about with the people, not just a picture of your sign. So I got this GoPro right here. And now it's evolved to where I've become more clear about my life's mission, which is everything about dreams. The very first day I come out here, I'll be so honest with you, I was terrified. I was scared of what people think. I'd already spoken on stage. I was scared. I was like, what if people shut me down? What if people, hate on me? What if people cuss me out? The what if is what holds everybody back. What if they don't?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Dream Talk. Today, you may be wondering, what are we going to talk about? Well, the title of this talk is The Hidden Rules of Reality, but I'm not going to make you wait 30 minutes to figure that out, what it is. I'm going to tell you right here, right now, the hidden rules of reality. You are a creator, and this is a game. Now, I'm not here to teach you metaphysics and try to teach you about all this stuff, but ironically, we're here to talk about dreams and making them come true in Web3. And I am of the belief that this understanding is essential to you. After this podcast, it all depends on your belief. You may have to go on your own adventure, but after you hear this, perhaps you'll begin to ponder if your entire life, your entire future is actually in your hands. Yes, that is true. You are not a victim. You are not I hope I get lucky. You're not a passerby. You're not driving in the passenger seat. You are the captain. And understanding this knowledge gives you the potential to be the main character in your own life. Not everyone could be Elon Musk, but you can be the one in your household, in your community, in your church, on your basketball team, in your meme coin. You can be the one, meaning you can do and accomplish anything. Once you understand this, there is no wishing and hoping. And I give you this because I want you to understand something. As much as I want you to stroke my ego and tell me, man, the dream's going to go to the moon. If you understand this, you will know that if you're trying to get rich off a meme coin or position for a meme coin to go to the moon and say, oh man, maybe this person can push this button and push that button and send it to the moon. I'm here to tell you that you can do this in your own life at any time. This is extremely empowering. And this is a perspective that I now walk with in my life. And this is where some of my confidence comes from. And today I'm going to project that all to you. So welcome inside, dreamers of the world. If you don't know the show, we'll do a few shout outs. But if you don't know the show, I am the Genie, aka Dreamcat, aka Zach Krupp, but mostly the Genie. That's what we're going by. And this is Dream Talk. We talk about dreams and making them come true, and we apply them to crypto, Web3, and meme coins. Today, not only are we going to talk about this subject, maybe 25, 30 minutes. I don't want to do 2-hour streams anymore. I want to do one. So make sure you get here on time. Not only are we going to do that, we're going to dive into the space. We're going to talk about some things. The Catcoin super cycle perhaps has begun. So we'll talk about crypto on the back half. We'll look at the Dreamcat chart, which I believe is up 30% today. Couple 150-ish this month. We're doing great. That's awesome. A lot of cats are. And we're going to do a quote of the day. And let's begin without first shouting out a few dreamers in the building. We got... Oh, interesting angle. Satoshi coming in from YouTube. She said, forget about X. I'm coming in from YouTube. Cool. Welcome in, Satoshi. Bubba Gump. I love me some Bubba Gump. I'm so excited. One day, me and Bubba Gump are going to eat ice cream. I can't wait for that. My man. And I saw Nath comment. Nath, hop in the live chat, brother. If you want to win MVP, you got to be in the live chat. What? You're joking me. Don't tell me it's Claudia in the building. What an honor to see Claudia in the building. Believe is strong from the beginning. I love Dreamcat. Claudia, we love you. We didn't forget. Amazing to see you here. Welcome in. So yeah, maybe you want to hang around for that. This is empowering to all though. Last thing I didn't mention, there is a giveaway, 30,000 Dream tokens. It's probably worth about $10, I'd say. And you can win that by being the MVP of the stream. What does that look like? Did you retweet the stream yet? Maybe you could quote tweet it. You don't have to. Maybe you can drop a few comments in the chat. Maybe you can engage here in the live chat. Maybe you can welcome Claudia in the chat. Maybe you can welcome Bubba in the chat. Maybe you can welcome Satoshi. It's the MVP. You know the drill, okay? Share it out. Let's get way more people here. We need way more people here. Way more people. Let's get them here so they can hear this. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to be free? Let's get into it. Okay. Here we go. These hidden rules of reality. That's the little tagline. That's the little clickbait, but it's not clickbait. It's even better. The hidden rules in reality are what I told you in the intro. You, in fact, are a creator. Well, that's kind of I don't know. I guess that makes sense. If you make an art project, you're creating it. If you're making a YouTube video or this podcast, you're creating it. But what I'm trying to tell to you is you have so much more potential and capability than you think you do. What I witness is many people outside of the, I don't know, I guess you could say in the outside world, always are putting their asks, their hopes outside of themselves. Now, bear with me, it's a controversial idea, but I would say from my perspective, it is in fact true. It's something I've discovered. So a lot of people are, man, maybe if Trump makes new laws, I'll get a stimulus check, right? You need Trump, you need the government, you need, I don't know, you need the ticker. You are the one. Everything that's happened in your life so far, the house that you're sitting in, the car that you drive, the money in your bank, the happiness that you have. I, in fact, am here to tell you that, unfortunately, good or bad, it could go either way. You are completely responsible for that. Now, that's also a lot to swallow. You don't understand. Don't give me the excuses. I have them too. I get that. But if you're going to come to the truth, you can't lean on the excuses of, well, you don't understand. This happened and this happened. You are creating your current reality. Everything you see, the life that you have today, you are responsible for. Now imagine if you were to take accountability for your own life, whatever it is, making money or whatever, and you would know that you would be able to believe in that you can create any reality you want to, because anything's possible, because you are in fact a creator, and it's not the lottery in life. That's what we think, right? Let me tell you this, here's a nugget. As long as everyone else thinks with the lottery mentality, you have the chance to get light years ahead by understanding you are the one. You also know how we talk about the matrix, right? You hear that this is the matrix. Do you know why? I mean, there's many reasons, but do you want to know one reason why we live in the matrix? Because this really is a game. If you're the creator, that means you weren't given the silver spoon. You still think that. That means you were given the ability to create anything. Now, if you haven't been to some of our other shows and you missed them, how do we create? Well, we talked about how feeling is the secret, right? Our feeling, our imagination, our visualizations, our desires, what we put joy into, what we put our energy into, what we seek to have. And do we believe that we have it? Can we imagine that we have it before it arrives? Why is this pivotal? Well, gee whiz, here in Dreamcat, where we're trying to build $1 billion empire, we talk about believing before you see. If we're the creators, you don't have to hope Murad comes along. He probably will. You don't have to hope Elon comes along. You have the power. You are the catalyst. You are all we need. You are all you need. Now, this is controversial. I don't even know if I can step it back, because I'm not trying to go against in any way and say like, you know what? F it. I'll just say it. I'm not trying to go against religion in any way, because some people say, see, we're taught to, maybe ask. Some people believe in God. Some people believe in other religions. Some people just believe in pure manifestation. But all of that, whoever you pick, all of that is outside of yourself. And let me tell you why you can shift your beliefs right now. Because me telling you is one thing, but giving you a little bit more proof is another. If you are listening to this stream, like J-Dog in the freaking building, welcome family. I like that, family. I like that. Michael Tanini in the building. Yo, big energy. Look at that energy. See, he's a creator. He's got that power. You hit the keys as many times as you want. Flood the chat with energy. I love it. Okay. We are taught, whoever you direct your energy to, that it's all outside of yourself. But let me tell you how you can figure out that it is in fact not. Because if you're watching this stream, I know for a fact you are not an NPC. What does NPC mean? Non-playable character. These are people who are among you. They're walking around the streets. They're probably spazzing out most of the time, right? These are the people who are flipping their top, flipping their switch. It doesn't mean they have anger. It means they're just not processing everything properly. If you're here and you're interested in pursuing a dream, you're not an NPC. This tells me you are a human being, or maybe you're an alien like Satoshi or a Canwar. I don't know for sure. But if you are a human being, you have a soul. This is deep. You have a soul inside of you. Your soul is what? Do you know what the soul is? Have you ever gone this deep before? I promise this all applies to your dreams. You'd never get this angle. It's so relevant to making your dreams come true. Your soul is composed of energy. It's composed of light. You are composed of light, but this is just my human body, my matrix player inside of the game. It doesn't mean, I don't know, don't jump off a cliff or anything like that, but you are in a game. And the rules that you are taught until we discover are that everything is outside of yourself. It's not true. Because you have a soul, because you have this source energy in you, do you know what that is? That soul is comprised of whoever you believe the creator is. In my case, you could say God. I mean, there is only one creator, not what you think. You can believe any religion, but like the entire universe, everything, there is one source, and that is God. You are comprised of that. So if you believe that God created the entire universe, or created Earth, or created the animals, or whatever, then what a shift it would be to understand that because that is in you, you have access to that creation ability. And it goes further and further and further and further. But if you wanted to see that, you would need to raise your consciousness. I'm not trying to take you that deep. What I want to tell you in short, I have a few more things to read you, but in short, what I want to tell you is perhaps you can adopt this mentality that you, in fact, are responsible for your entire life right now. And if you don't like it, you can change it all. Actually, yes, I know exactly where we're going now. Okay, I'm just going to spit it to you hot for like 15 more minutes, and that's done, unless I get excited and lie. I don't lie on purpose. Okay, so what are the things, the limitations that are holding you back from living your dream life then? If you're thinking this, or I hear what you're saying, but you just don't understand, I get it. I might be a little bit further ahead. Let me enlighten you in this case. Identity and character. If you're live in the chat, type it in the chat so I know you're here. You'll probably get entered to win MVP, maybe if I see a few more comments. I got my pen ready for MVP. Character and identity. These are two things that are determining where you are and where you're going. If this is in fact a game, and you are, in fact, a creator. Think Minecraft, right? In Minecraft, you're the little character. You put the building blocks, and you can build anything. And when you want a weapon or a tool, maybe you put a little money in, and the tool just spawns into the reality. Sort of like magically just appears, right? Well, this is a game as well. Things really could just come into your reality. That's called manifestation. But you are the manifester. You can make things come into reality if you move from the right perspective of belief. Now, your identity, who you are today, is based on your identity. You have things that you think about yourself. Oh, I am a late bloomer. Oh, I am lazy. I am loving. I'm ambitious. I am lucky. I am, or your identity could be, I'm a single mother. I am a Buddhist. I am a dreamer. That is your identity. If you want to shift into a different reality, okay, into the dream life in this game, you have to just get rid of who you know yourself as, because all of those things that comprise who you are today in this Web3 world, let me tell you something. The reason I want to empower you so much is because if you can adopt these lessons, you will be the catalyst, and you will be the winners. You will be able to transform your life before Dreamcat transforms your life. I want you to win. I want you to know where I'm coming from. I want you to know how we're going to make the Dreamcat dream come true. Why? Because I am a creator, because all dreams can come true because of the connected beliefs, because I know how everything works. I'm actually not dreaming big enough. I can dream bigger. I can finish these dreams in 15 years and have an entire lifetime to continue forward. You are the creator. Now, that identity, welcome in Raylan, believer number 2, recently crowned. Okay, you get it. Your character, right? That's who you are. Change it, because what defines your character? It's your beliefs. Your beliefs for years have compounded in who you are. But what you're doing is you're reinforcing the story. You're spinning on the hamster wheel. Oh, I am a late bloomer. Oh, I am lucky. And these beliefs keep you in the circular cycle of things. If you want to break out of that cycle and say, man, I don't want to be in this cycle, which includes what? Driving an old car, working a job that doesn't fill your needs, being in less shape, not being in good health. Another choice. You would never believe that. Another choice. How's your health? Do you have some ailment that you identify with? Oh, I was born and my doctor said I have asthma and allergies. Guess what? I was diagnosed with asthma too. I used to use an inhaler. I used to need it to play basketball. About 4 years ago, I stopped believing in it. 4 years ago, before I stopped believing my inhaler. You say, Zach, you're a reckless son of a gun. That's dangerous. Don't you know if you had an asthma attack, you could die? I questioned everything. I said, do I really have asthma? I've been reinforced this every time I go to the doctor. My mom says, oh, asthma or allergies, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, asthma. I said, you know, I've never actually not been able to breathe. I'm just going to throw the thing away and I'm going to stop doing the subscription. And if I die, I die. I've been good for 4 years. I don't believe in that anymore. Some of the allergies that I had, it was almost like they do exist. These things are real, but you can actually change anything with your belief in your identity. And this would be, you could believe enough to change anything if you understood the truth that you are in fact a creator. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's hit the comments real quick in case there's anything I missed. Just an alien girl having fun. Hey, Satoshi, shout out to you, because in the beginning I say ladies and gentlemen. And I think, oh no, we got Claudia in the chat. Oh man, I'm Garfield and I love Dreamcat. Okay, Claudia says she's lazy. You know, Claudia, no one would believe this because they don't think this, but I told Satoshi this, that I'm lazy too. Like, I don't want to do the dishes or the laundry. I'm like, I hate these things. So we can pick and choose our lazy, but for our dreams, man, let's not be lazy. Let's be on it. Mr. Scene in the building. Raylan working hard. Welcome, welcome. Dreamcast is universally loved. Love, brother. All right. On with the shenanigans. Let's see. I got some notes here. Let's see. Okay, we got the identity. Boom, bam, bing. Everything that you say is just a character. Oh, you're afraid of this, to do this? I don't know. You're shy? Those are stories that you tell yourself based on your upbringing. So far, you can change all of them. Is your character a good one? Does your character in this matrix win the game? There's a choice of who you're going to be. Oh man, that guy got lucky. Man, he just did it. And where did you give up? And where did you decide that he's better than you? And where did you decide that you're not capable? And where did you decide that you're not the one? See, it was a decision somewhere along the way. It's the belief systems of who you are and who you can be that serve you. This is why you must, my friends, dream astronomically big, because I'm here to tell you, going through my spiritual journey, and I'm just bringing some of it back and dumbing it down. Anything is possible. This is why I continue to boldly project the dream. Yes, we have a plan. Yes, we have real catalyst, yada, yada, yada. But even if we didn't, and it was completely delusional, like your dream might be today, complete delusion, know that it is possible. Anything's possible. Everything's possible. And let me tell you one other thing. When it comes to the idea of everything is possible, I am bringing limitations into your mind. I am bringing up, oh, wait a minute. Beep, 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 beep. Not everything's possible, because if I wanted to go to the NBA today, I can't, because I'm 38 and out of shape. Okay. Okay, yes, technically you could say that. However, my mind has been challenged because I'm like, everything's not possible. You can't fly, or you can't, I don't know, things just can't magically appear in the world. I was wrong. I'm not saying I've gone flying. I'm not saying I've seen anyone fly. I'm not even trying to talk about fly. I'm just trying to tell you something so crazy that you wouldn't believe. And I have been proven that it is wrong. If you want me to just overload you with alpha, why is that possible? Because this really is a game. Do you remember the Hunger Games? The Hunger Games, Katniss Everdeen, she's got her bow. If you don't know the story, this girl in the movie, they live in like depleted, terrible times, and 50 people come together in this arena and they fight till the death, and the last one wins. Well, they are in a simulation. There is lightning and thunderstorms and power-up packs just come down from the sky. Oh, food, weapons. And Katniss Everdeen says, man, if you do really good, if you put on a show, the game makers will give you a power-up. There are game makers on Earth. We'll chill there. Okay. Now, it is our job, the world that you experience is entirely your creation. Check. You are your world, and that world is a reflection, the mirror, right? Whatever is inside shows up on the outside. Your beliefs on the inside, your feelings on the inside. It's a reflection. We've talked about that before. This is a deeper understanding. You are the one doing all the creating. Tough to believe, but true. It is our job as dreamers and creators to show the world what's possible. This is part of our mission. Okay? We're just in a meme coin. Look, Claudia's back. I think someone else is here who I don't see all the time. Let me just dumb it down for a second. I just want to say, you don't have to buy into any of this stuff. You can just dream big and be a dreamer and grow with us. But what I want to say is, part of the secret mission of Dream is to show people that where dreams become reality. We are going to show this. When Dream becomes huge, you will change what you think is possible. And because you were an OG dreamer and you showed up and you saw the stream when no one commented, you saw the Telegram where I'm the only one talking, and then you see the end of the road. You are now empowered because you say, man, because you witnessed, you said, I remember Zach. We're pretty close to the same. He's a guy, I'm a guy, I'm a girl. He didn't grow up rich, anything. And if I watched him do it in real time. And so, man, why not me? Why not you? That's the idea here. And as dreamers, when we make the dream come true and our dream come true, we are inspiring the world to show them what's possible. This is just a positive, great world. Everything in meme coins is upside down. This is why we're going to win. We do the inverse. We empower, we uplift, we don't screw anyone over, and we can still win because we're empowering the people. Check. Okay. We're almost through. It's been about 20-ish minutes. Let's keep it rolling and let's finish it up. Okay. You get more when you relax, and you get more when you're in a state of joy. You don't have to speak the right mantra or pray to the right being in order to receive. Now, that's deep alpha that I got from a book. You just need to recognize that what you've asked for is already done and go have fun. That was a quote from the book. You don't have to believe it, but that's a test for me, because how about you, dreamers? You put a lot of pressure on yourself. Man, I gotta make it. I gotta make my dreams come true. I just got to. It's my destiny. You put that pressure on yourself. Relax. Live in the state of the wish fulfilled. That's what Neville Goddard says. And we've talked about it many times. Live in the state of the wish fulfilled. It is done. Have that faith, have that confidence. Canware is perfect at this. Canware has it locked in. You guys pay attention to him when he talks in the Telegram. He knows the state. We are $1 billion project. He said today, 100 billion, dreaming big. I love it. There are no limits. You can't use today and what you see is proof of the future. That's what everyone does. If you're a believer, you can't see how it's all going to come together, but the believer who casts the dream and the vision can make it possible. Since you are a creator being, everything is within. Because you are source, because you have a soul, because you have a burning flame inside of you, it's all possible. Okay. Here is another nugget. 2 more nuggets and we're out this yam. Let's go. I don't want to be here long. I want to give it to you and I want to move on and I want to give you everything you need. Swifter. Okay. Here is more alpha. Ignore your power, ignore your potential. Blah, blah, blah. I'll just read it to you. When you are tuning yourself to match the experience, that's huge right there. If you have a dream, we talked 2 weeks ago or last week, vibration maxing and frequency. If you are aligned with a certain energy, does your dream life match up with said energy? The goal is to merge the two together, right? For your dream life and your current energy to be on the same frequency. It says, when you are tuning yourself to match the experience that you want to have, remember that everything exists within you. The only way to miss your mark is to ignore it. If you ignore your power, if you ignore the potential that you have within you, then you will continue to be hypnotized by your current reality, your current life circumstances, the things that you see and the things that appear to be your life, the things that appear to be your life. Holy moly, we're in a game and I figured this crap out and I'm here to share it with you. It's extremely empowering to me. You are in a game. So the whole gap between what I shared in the beginning, like how you start in the beginning to what you're hearing now, is the idea that everything is not outside of you, out of reach, delayed, on a different timeline, on related to luck or perfect timing. You are the creator. You create from within. The dreams, the desires, the beliefs, the perspectives, the identities. You create these, and the in creates the out. This home I live in, I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to move to a really big house. I want to do it really soon. I brought myself to this reality. It served me really well. It got me this far. But I'm saying time is like an illusion. Time is just naturally things take time. Here's another big thing that I learned. You believe that things have to be sequential. I live in a 1-room bedroom like right now, and I want to move to a 10-room mansion with a pool. Naturally, in our mind, how we think is, well, I have to go to that 1 bedroom, and then I'll have to level up to my own apartment, and it's going to be a shitty one. And then I'm going to level up to a luxury apartment, and then I'm going to level up to a townhouse, and then I'm going to put my mortgage down payment on a small 3-bedroom house. And then maybe if I get lucky, maybe if dream goes to the moon, then I'll buy my mansion. Something else I learned, the idea about timeline shifting and quantum leap means sequential order is not necessary. This means life, the dream cat chart, anything could transform like this. The way you do it is from within and knowing the truth of who you are and what you are capable of. Last paragraph. Ooh, this is dynamic. All of you can predict the future because you are creating it now in the present. You just don't know you're the creator. How are you a creator? What is your thoughts, feelings, and emotions? These are things that are creating, folks. Your thoughts, your feelings, and emotions. Why do we talk about state? Can you be in a state of joy, of love, of expectancy, of optimism, of abundance? Your state is creating your reality. Okay? What's your thoughts, feelings, and emotions? These are giving the vibration. These thoughts, feelings, and emotions are creating your reality. These thoughts, feelings, and emotions are what are the source of the coincidences that you see in your life. Can you wrap your head around that? We see coincidences and we say there are no coincidences. You're responsible for those coincidences based on your thoughts, emotions, and feelings. These are attracting or detracting the people who would change your life. Last line. If I've told you everything I tell you so far and you still can't wrap your head around it and you still can't fathom how you can be the creator, you're not ready to believe in that because let's go through a scenario. You're like, all right, I like this perspective. I'm going to use it. I'm going to practice it and I'm going to do it. And my life should instantly change. This is why you learn as fast as you can so you can tweak. These, the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions are attracting or repelling away from you the people who can change your life. If you still can't see it for yourself, if you still can't believe that you're the one, believe that if you change your vibration and the energy that you're putting out, that the magnet that you're creating will also change. And that is the catalyst to bring the miracle into your life. That is the catalyst to magically, you magically come into money. I mean, I couldn't see it coming. I was working at Dollar Tree one day and now I'm the CEO. It was crazy. Welcome to the fake world. It is a crazy world. Anything can happen here because this is a game and you are the creator. 30 minutes flat. We're on a winning streak. Let's go. How's our MVPs looking? We got Soy Toshi putting in a bid for MVP. This is like her third comment. I am lucky. There are stressful days, but I know the sun will come out tomorrow and I will have a new opportunity to do better. You know that what's good about that is sometimes I'm like, I wish I didn't need sleep. I just want to stay up for like 48 hours. And I said, you know, the good part about needing sleep is it gives you the chance to just close that small chapter. If you had an amazing day or a crap day, no worries. Go to sleep, start fresh tomorrow, get a good edge on tomorrow. And we don't want to push everything off to tomorrow. We want to be aggressive, but I am with you. As the song goes, the sun will come out tomorrow. You something, your bottom that tomorrow there'll be sun. Nice, Satoshi, nice. Okay, now let's just move on. We're done with that part. Any questions? Fire them away. Challenge me. Ask a question. Maybe it resonates. Maybe it doesn't. I'd love if you let me know. Is this empowering? Is this something that you can believe in? Yes, no, in between, all good. Not offended. I welcome questions, whatever. Maybe I can give you a deeper insight that I missed. But now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the market a little bit. Yeah, and it still won't be long. We'll still be quick. We might finish in 23 minutes. Let's take a peek at the market, guys. Okay, here's what I want to say. We talk crypto, we talk dreams. The fear and greed index is still 21. My overall bags are still down near an all-time low. However, there is renewed optimism in the space that came absolutely out of nowhere. It just appeared and spawned within 2 weeks. About 2 weeks ago, it seemed like everything was over. And I just want to remind you that we're moving on our own timeline. The fact that the market is now pumping and waking up and screaming Catcoin supercycle is actually a coincidence. Or if we don't believe in coincidences, because there are no coincidences, I have to say that I have been divinely led with my own timing to align exactly with when momentum is coming up, because we were going to do our own thing and no one was doing anything. And now suddenly party. It couldn't be better timing for us. We'll see how this goes. But within the matter of 2 weeks, okay, crypto just pumped up. Look at this. This is good for us. This was actually, I think, 23% before I began. Solana, okay? It is a great life. It is a great reality to own meme coins on Solana, because Solana is the winner. I identified this 2 years ago. I've talked about it recently. Solana was all the way down to, I think, maybe like $65, something like that, 64, 63, popped up 23% in the last 7 days. This just changed. $80, okay? So that helps rise liquidity. It makes things more valuable. Shout out to Raylan, who got his lifetime access to the Dreamers library for, I think, $71, okay? See? Solana's going up. So yeah, that's a bullish thing. You can see a few others. Cardano's up 12%. Jupiter, which relates to Solana meme coins, up 10%. I think I saw Radium as well. Radium, which relates to a DEX for Solana meme coins, up 16%. And a few memes up 20%. So with the market, interesting times. In addition to that, that's not all. We're also seeing a extreme energy for the Catcoin super cycle. I want to give you a quick, I'll just touch on a few things here real quick. So did you guys catch this yet? Did you notice that like overnight, everyone's calling for a Catcoin super cycle? Or cats. I feel vindicated. I feel validated. I've always said we believe in the Catcoin super cycle. So we're doing the research. We're setting up shop. I believe doing some of that research and doing that work when nobody cared is now in fact valuable. In 30 minutes, tweets were able to come to me. Listen, I want to say this. I saw Raylan make a comment the other day and he said, we don't raid that much. That is true. We stopped raiding traditional influencers. If you want to go bananas, there's no better time to raid right now. Literally go to your search bar and type in Catcoin or Cat meme or Catcoin supercycle. There is infinity tweets with ton of energy to reply to. It is essential to get out the word. And our chart supports the degens right now. We always want people to get on belief. If we fly up and we preach the wrong things, we're likely to fly back down. But if we can sell people on the vision and they can understand, I don't need to sell this if it goes down 30%. Because I know I don't need to sell this if it goes up 200%, because you know that's still nothing. 1 million market cap is nothing. 5 million market cap is nothing. Do you understand the dream? Okay. Holly hootie, hottie hootie. I tell you. So I shilled this like 20 times. I'm so glad it's made. This is actually a funnel to Dreamcat. If you don't know, you wonder, why am I shilling other cats on X? The number one pick in this is Dreamcat, a 10,000X. So it's a good way to let other people pick, not hard shill. It's like a soft shill, and also getting followers, getting them in our ecosystem. Another thing, just on the topic of Catcoin Supercycle, a coincidence. I don't know why it looks weird now. I made a YouTube video. Maybe you want to watch it. Everyone wants to. I'm actually going to show you a few slides at the end of this. Now I can see how we're going past 20 minutes. I forgot about that part. I'm going to show you, if you don't leave yet, I'm going to show you 3 new slides to convince you on the Catcoin Supercycle. We've been through the original 9 or 10. These 3 you've never seen unless you've checked out our new PDF. I made a YouTube video yesterday, 50 minutes long. If you want to learn more or gain deeper belief, check this out. Catcoin Supercycle. This is everything you need to know that will strengthen your belief and let you know why you're in a great place. I'm just telling you, even before this, I mean, I'm seeing stuff everywhere. Cat chart updated. What a blessing. You can raid this if you haven't already. Only 9 hours old. Drop a comment, drop a picture of Dream. Let people know they're looking at this. Dream is on the list. We're blessed to be there. Shout out to Simon. Okay. Just things I'm seeing. The future is meow. Cat coins looking interesting. Cat meme coins will flip the popularity. I passed on retweeting 20 of these. In addition to that, I made the first, we're 2 years in, 2 years and 2 months. I made the first Dreamcat shill yesterday. It's a mini video. We're stepping into that era, the creator era, because you're creators, right? So we don't need to hope and pray and wish. We don't need to beg for mercy and approval. Know who you are as a whale in Dreamcat. If you hold 1 million dream, I would consider you a whale. Know who you are. Know what you have. Know how powerful that is. If you don't understand it yet, do more research. You are extremely loaded and powerful, not because it's a magic money machine. I got to tell you, it's all up to you. It's with me alone, it'll be nothing. If it's not you, it's brand new dreamers who you've never met before. Understand this. Let's do it together, collectively, believer by believer, brick by brick, tweet by tweet, collaborative efforts. Let's do it, okay? I think that's what I got on the X front. Boom, 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 yada, yada, yada. Cats are everywhere. Okay, last one more little cat thing. I made this image. So another thing that we can do, another focus that we have is this whole Catcoin Supercycle thing. I'm about to crank out some new Dream Cat posts that are filled with other cats because it's the perfect way to get on people's radar. And here's what you have to know. Dream is not a famous meme. If you're a Dream holder, Dream's not a famous meme. No one is going to promote us but us. There may be a few things out there, but they're more cryptic than obvious. So when I see posts, Michi, another cat, look, man, they got crazy engagement on that. This shows you that the Catcoin Supercycle is, all the cats are still down 90%, by the way. They're all down 90%. So just know, you see this motion here. This is Michi. They're not flying. They're not in like a huge bullish position. They're still down 95%, 97%, but it performs well because people reshare it, just as I did. I'm not a Michi holder, but what did I do? I added myself in there. I added some Suki in there. There's only so many spaces. I put my number one investor conviction in the Dream. Okay, so we have to put ourselves in. If you see a graphic, if you see a cat graphic, reimagine it in AI and spit it back out and put us on the platform. I will retweet those and share those. Okay, so just a little update there. Now, as we're cruising along, let's shift over to the chart. Take a look at this. All right, I'll zoom it because I feel weird not being on screen for too long. That's not what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Okay, chart's looking beautiful. Chart's looking beautiful. What I love about this is if you look at this, something I learned, right? When you look at this old chart, you are able to tell this is the monthly chart. We've low key, we haven't been doing anything crazy. We're just stepping up. We haven't been shilling like crazy, but we started to get more aggressive. DreamCat has been green for 4 months. That's a trend. If you look back here, you see, sure, we had the red fall off, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before it went red. A 6-month stretch. We still haven't tapped potential. All of this has happened without doing shill and chills. All of this has happened without tapping into our reality. No one even knows about DreamCat. And if they do, they know about the old Dream. Everything Dream is brand new. Send people our PDF. Let them see the new content. Let them see how active our chat is. I want to shout out Coiny. If you're still here, Coiny, my guy. I know English isn't his first language, but sometimes he just vibes out. My mic did this. It happened before, but I learned how to fix it. Hold on. We will fix it. Aha, there we go. I saw it for a second. It disconnected randomly. Here we go. Boom. No more problem, baby. Back online. Okay. So anywho, chart goes up. 178K. Pretty good. Still nothing, but pretty good. How do we just quantum leap this? How do we get to 234? How do we get to 268? Well, shout out to you. I was shouting out the dreamers. Coiny, Raylan, Satoshi, Canwar. There's another big one. Who I am naming Beckham. Shout out to Beckham. Nath, if you're here. People who are active, chatting every day. You are making an opportunity for other people who chat less to chime in and say hello. They see that going up. This makes it real. Imagine what that would be like with 10 dreamers. Imagine what it would be like with 20, 100. Everything's fake. Shout out to the Ninja Cats. The Ninja Cats have this down. The Ninja Cats do it. They have 50 real people. Their chat is going like freaking, I don't even know how to explain it. Like Kai Cenat streams, just boom, 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 boom. Everyone's talking. Everyone's friends. Everyone's communicating. Great job, Ninja Cats. I think I hold 1% of that supply, by the way. I am a believer of Ninja Cats, and I think that they're cooking. I had actually sent a few texts with Bubba Gump right here the other day, chatted about a few things. So they have a big vision. They have a big vision. And Raylan, yes, welcome in. You bought the library membership dip. And when we get demand, it won't be 1 Solana, and there's only 8 or 9 seats. So how you want to play into that is up to you. Satoshi says your consistency is paying off. I think In a sense, it has helped. Here's a few reasons why. Great point. Number one, it's built belief, right? So people saw us go all the way down. Look at the chart. It's still up on the screen. You know what people said? Oh man, a lot of people left us. By the way, shout out to Kyle. If some of you don't know, Kyle snuck in the chat 2 days ago and said hello. I didn't see anyone else reply to him. He snuck into the chat. So if you want to be crazy and just tag Kyle, actually, we want people who want to be in, but shout out to Kyle, big dreamer. Anyway, the consistency, when this was going down and down and down, some people left us for good. OG dreamers who had seen it all. They've witnessed a ton. They'd seen it and they still left. We're telling you that this is a decade-long mission. Who can give you a commitment for a decade-long meme coin? Have trust to the best of your ability. It's meme coins. You know, we did get hacked once before. We've secured that up. But I mean, to me, I wish I could invest in what I'm preaching. Like if someone was preaching what I've hand delivered, I'd be all in. And I'd say, I remove time and I'm just planting my seeds because this doesn't happen often. The fact that we made a meme coin is not because I like meme coins. It's just the chosen vehicle. It was a meme coin. And anyone gets the chance to get a piece of that. That's insane. This is like the future. This is changing the game. Imagine if when Walt Disney was on that train and he was designing Mickey Mouse. This is a little bit how I'm shilling now about Dream is a mega IP. Because that's the truth. The whole reason we're taking this meme coin route to get to 1 billion is not to get to 1 billion. It's because at 1 billion, then perhaps things become more clear. Okay. I also want to give you another clue right now. If you left so far, you're missing a huge clue. I'm just going to say it, and I'm only going to say it once, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So if you don't figure it out, you're SOL. It's your own whatever. Pay attention on Sundays. Pay attention on Sundays. Follow the breadcrumbs. That's all I got. This is a very enlightening month if you're paying attention on Sundays. 4 Sundays left in July. Pay attention on Sundays. Use your noggin. Can't do it for you. I can't. I just can't. We're going to sit here forever. We can't do it without new dreamers. We have to know the mission, and the mission is becoming more clear, and it's becoming closer. And if you are to do homework, perhaps you could understand the mission and the vision before it becomes abundantly clear. And that's power for you. Okay, anyway. All right, the chart, we got it. 178K. Pick yourself up a bag of Dream. It's a lifetime project. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. Yap. Who cares? I'm just ready to eat some watermelon. I did a 3-day water fast. Today I had a yogurt. I had an avocado. I had bone broth. If you want to see what it's like to be grateful for your life, just take away something you take for granted every day. I know you're eating dinner tonight and you're like, oh, I'm just scarfing it down. You know how excited I was to eat? I can't wait to have watermelon after stream. And then tomorrow I get to eat real food. Anyway, I think we're just ready for the quote of the day whole time. And then we can go to our MVP. Put yourself in there. I'm still going to pull up X. I'm still going to look for people commenting. I see Kyle. I see Raylan just tagged Kyle. I'm going to look at your comments. So we'll see who wants to put themselves in for the MVP. Nath said he wants MVP. Nath, I hope you're commenting on X, brother. You got some tough competition. One comment doesn't get you MVP. All right. Quote of the day. I was just a little bit behind. It's completely done. I just have to drag and drop it to our media assets, and then I will show it to you right over here. Now, again, yes, I just want to be clear about our direction. So I want to say one more thing before I show you this, and we're doing fantastic. Shit, I forgot. I still have to show you the new slides to put you onto the Catcoin Super Cycle. We're not done here. You still got a little bit more, maybe 20 more minutes, I'd say. We're going to speed run through it. Quote of the day, Z. Before I show you, I want to say something about this quote of the day. No, I'm just going to show you and read it. Here you go. Dreamcat quote of the day. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your destiny. No one else is responsible but you. We create our lives based on the choices we make, the decisions we take, and the actions we do. But no, as we taught earlier, on a deeper scale, it's your emotions, it's your states, it's your feelings, it's your belief, it's your character, it's your identity. These are creating who you are. Now, I wanted to make a mention on this. This is like Dreamcat. I don't want to get blasphemous here, okay? I am sharing a little bit outlandish ideas, and I want to say that we can do galaxy, outer space stuff all day. But if you're learning some deeper things here, know that we want to maintain, this is all day, you can do this, absolutely. But in general, sometimes we talk about more crazy things on VC, seeing who's there. Because what I want you to understand is our mission and goal is to make this a universal thing. If we get too niche, we're going to lose some people. And for the everyday person, I want them to know that this is a place where dreamers come. We're small. We have power. But as we go on, we will have to refine a little bit. And our whole core is, if you're a dreamer who has a dream, join us as you become the greatest version of you and we make this dream come true. Be a part, have fun, talk, vibe. Of course, we're learning, we're reading books, we can still talk about crazy things like aliens and conspiracies and all the things we talk about in chat, basketball, ice cream, food, travel. But some of the more crazier things, I just want to say that we want to keep this universal, right? And so the universalness is dreams and making them come true. Just want to give you that. Okay. We got Satoshi love watermelon. I got 4 wedges ready to get eaten. I can't wait. Okay. Let me show you the final thing. Okay. It's on here. Final thing. I am going to expose you to 3 new catalysts, and it's actually like 9. It's 3 and 3. 3, 3, 3. 9 total catalysts for the Catcoin Supercycle that you may have never seen. And I want to give you that chance right now to capture that so your confidence can go up and know, wow, if you're in cats on Solana, devs will dev, but I think you're in a pretty solid place because of the prophecy. Here we go. You ready? You ready, Eddie? Here we go. Wham. Oh my gosh, it's not there. Wham. Newest slides have been added to the Dreamcat PDF. This PDF is our best shill. It's completely updated. Speedrun, if you didn't see it, I shared it in chat. Speedrun, 60 seconds. All our slides have been upgraded and updated. The things that we did before, that we did on Canva, we used to think that they were great. Oh my gosh, they compare in no way to what we have now. Truthfully, this is the power of AI. This is up to date. You can shill this. This is clean. If I were to see this and I'd say, this is a meme coin, we have an investor's deck. We have real things to serve people. You don't have to just GM here and be bored out of your mind. If you have a big dream, pay close attention and we can make some magic. Okay. So I'm happier with it than I've ever been. I'm so excited that it's together and out here. And if you've already read this, great. But I used to say it's the bee's knees, and now it's like actually the bee's knees. We've deleted a few things. I mentioned those in chat. Some things about XRP. The collective still exists, but it's different. 1,000 believers. Okay, so these are all the updated slides. Look how clean they look. Look at that IP Mickey Mouse right there. Look at how clean they are. Hold your dream. It's a golden ticker. Year 1 accomplishments. Now, the Catcoin Supercycle. So all these are updated as well. I'm not going to cover this. This is old news. Murad, Jupiter, and their video with the airdrop. The original PDF that I sent out that says PopCat's going to 1 billion and so are we. Gary V and his trading cards. The Solana phone. Cats versus dogs, 25-to-1 ratio. The Cat Collective, still here. Shout out to Raylan. He likes that. Politics. JD Vance, Kamala Harris, Taylor Swift, Trump, all talked about cats. Roaring Kitty, Suki, huge catalyst on Solana. He was with GME. Here we are. We're up to date. You ready? Let's zoom in. Movies and shows. Why is it going to be a Catcoin Supercycle? There is a new Pixar movie coming out in 2027. It's called Gato. It's about a little cat, feline mob movie from the director of Luca. Mainstream, promoted by Disney and Pixar. Then off to the right, if we're skipping around, we have Lilo and Stitch. They are making a different Disney movie, and they're adding this as a short coming out of November of this year. It's called Lilo and Scratch, Cats Scratch. Now, I want to pause on those two for a second. Why is this huge? Because people are identifying trends. If Disney made a movie about a cat and a short about a cat, that means the conglomerate with billions of dollars for research to do information has found, I see this brewing trend with cats. I think we should talk about cats. That's one of the biggest companies in the world, a top one, a huge one. They have billions and billions of dollars. Take note of those things. How about this? I bet the same people who are working there had some insight and knowledge, and they said, oh man, Ricky Gervais, you've ever heard of him? He's from the UK. He is a comedian. He's making a new show on Netflix that comes out. This might be wrong, actually. Shoot, I have to update this one with some wrong dates. It doesn't come out last year. It comes out this year. Perhaps it's August 2026. An animated series about alley cats navigating the city. Why did he do that? Is it a coincidence? No. Cats are a global trend, not a crypto trend. A global trend. And the whole thing is, you may think cats already went to the moon. They already went to the moon. I know they did. PopCat went to $2 billion. I'm trying to tell you, the energy has not been fully expressed. We have more to come. Here's another huge thing to blow your mind. Who is the wealthiest man in the world? Who is the wealthiest man in the world? The wealthiest man in the world is Elon Musk. He owns Twitter. Twitter is where all the crypto talk is, right? Elon has changed his profile picture to meme coins before to pump them. These elites of the world enjoy having fun. When you have max money, you look for fun. How can I play around? How can I have fun? Elon also owns Starlink. We're talking about, did you know, American Airlines, United Airlines, the American major airlines are adding Starlink to their flights? That's a lot of power. That's a lot of push. Well, Elon in 2023, this is when cat energy really got started, and the elites, the big money of the world, started pushing it. Well, check this out. You've never seen this. Here is a tweet from Starlink, June 12th, 2023, approximately 3 years ago. We still haven't seen it come to fruition, but there will always be signs for the visionary and the dreamer who's paying attention. Cat 5 stickers, meow, included with new Starlink kits. If you ordered Starlink, it included stickers that had 5 black cats on it. Well, let me actually show you something else. If you go to the Suki page, I don't want people to leave Dream and join Suki, but I'm here to shill my own convictions, and it's PPP at the end of the day. Well, check this out. Here's ready something to blow your mind. Watch this. This is Suki's pin post, okay? Suki's up from 2 million to 8 million in the last 2 months, and now I think they're at 7 million. Suki's pin post is 5 cats. They had this posted in the very beginning. This post is from 2024. But again, just like when I told you to pay attention on Sundays, people just don't recognize. And so some of the biggest catalysts that you're waiting for are not based on the tweet you're waiting for, the information you're waiting for. They're based on your own self-discovery of what has already been presented to you, truth in plain sight. Is Elon somehow connected to GameStop and Suki? Is Dream somehow connected in some way? I don't know. I just respond to corporate. Corporate tells me what to do, and I do it. So, okay, interesting. Back to the PDF. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, you get it. Elon, 5 cats, crazy. Starlink, was that a sign? What does it mean? 2 more, I lied, there's 4. This came out 2 weeks ago. Some of you might actually enjoy this. It's Pokemon Go for cats. It came out. You scan real cats in the wild. You get a collectible, and it's worth HP. It has energy. It'd help if I show you it. There you have it. Look at the screen if you aren't already. It's a new game like Pokemon Go. Again, why did they make it cats? They must have identified the trend. This came out less than a week ago. Did you know that Coinbase hired a woman named Kat Ferdon? Her first name is C-A-T. She's joining Coinbase as the Chief Marketing Officer, CMO. She previously worked with Cash App. Now, this doesn't say bull run, but when we say there are no coincidences, that means divine timing just aligns at times. That's crazy. Coinbase hires a girl named Kat. She hasn't been working there 5 years. She got hired during the Catcoin supercycle unfolding. Next, Art School Reject. She is the biggest cat influencer on X. She said 15 plus cats have crossed $100 million. First of all, why can't Dream be one? Second of all, 4 have hit $1 billion so far. Why can't Dream be one? And we're just getting started now, say Catcoin Supercycle. Do you know what's extremely profound about 15 cats hitting 100 million and 4 cats hitting $1 billion? Guess how many cats are $1 billion right now? 0. Guess how many cats are 100 million right now? 0. Now here you are waiting for something to happen, logging off, hoping, wishing. Make a little bit more money. DCA slowly. Don't even put all your money in. I don't care. I'm not here to like tell you to put all your money in and be some like, KOL says, put all your money in, go all in, bet the house. I'm not here to say that. I'm just here to say like, I'm looking at this to say, okay, if 4 cats have been to $1 billion already, and the highest cat now is 47 million. 47 million back to $1 billion is a 20x. If you're investing for a decade and you believe among these cats, at least some of them aren't going to go away. Some of them are here to stay, just like Dogecoin and Shiba, which are 12 billion and 4 billion. They hit mainstream. Cats matching dogs, Doge and cat. It's a comparison. A 20x is a dream for people, even if it's in 20 years. You have that play, and then you have the visionary believer plays. We're 180K. What is the moon math on that dream come reality? All right. Final slide. Now, this is a little bit of, it's going to show you that I am, in fact, a decently powerful genie. And this is good that we've set things up this way for the dream. I've researched high and low. I've looked all over the world. I'm looking for the biggest cat maxis, the most knowledgeable people. Why would there be very knowledgeable people relating to cats? Because they're visionaries, because they know cats that are going to be big. If cats, a bunch of them are going to go to 100 million, if a bunch of them are going to go to billion, it would be in your best interest to know each and every one of them. That is why it's no wasted time. I built this in September of 2025. And it took me like 2 months. It was terrible. I hated building it. It's boring. But I researched them all. I went in their telegrams. I looked at their websites. I hung out in there. I looked in there. I commented in there. I asked questions. I put them all on post notifications to see what they're posting, to see if they're botting, to look. I figured this out. Another sign that we're going to have a Catcoin supercycle. There are 3 ranking systems for cats. How many exist for dogs? How many exist for frogs? 0. Shout out to the penguins. Shout out to the lizards. Shout out to the dogs. It's a Catcoin supercycle. So Dreamcat's a cat, naturally. And we're not just a cat. We're an IP. We're a dream. We're a bigger thing. Cat is just secondary. Cat is just ammunition. Now, okay, Top Cats Online, we're not there. The Cat Collective Index, we are there. And Simon Cat Tier List, we are lucky to be on that list. So even as a no-name nobody who hasn't proven themselves at all, who hasn't even revealed what the dream is, we're on 2 out of 3 cat lists. Why is this powerful? Because now there's this talk about a Catcoin supercycle. And as far as I can see, I'm 1 out of 3 people who is considered knowledgeable about cats. And now, because we've created our own reality as creators, no one was going to talk about us. Because we talked about everyone else, now we're able to talk about ourselves. When they come to see all the other cats and they pick and choose who they want, some more will hear and learn about Dream. So we are empowering ourselves to be in the driver's seat for DreamCat. Woo! Feels like I was talking without breathing. Yeah, I might need to get the suit jacket fitted better. Can't just be long sleeving on you like that. All right, I think we're ready for the giveaway. Any feedback? Shorter streams better than longer? Part of me is just like, I don't want to do 3-hour streams anymore. I like going quicker for some reason. That means if you can, show up when we start. Apologies if I'm a little bit late, but you let me know if you prefer these or you like the long-winded. I don't think we missed anything. I think we were concise and we delivered direct alpha that can fill your cup up. Let's pick those MVPs. To do that, we got to get over to X. Ready to do a final investigation here. See who's entering their name. Shout out to the aliens out there. I see you. Okay. MVPs. Yeah, you know what? Welcome back. We're going to put you as an MVP. I watched her watch for a little bit, retweet the stream midstream, like the stream, comment on the stream. We'll throw you in there, Claudia. She dropped 4 comments, sent the love. Raylan hasn't been as active in the chat, but he's listening. He's paying attention. Yo, Kyle, I said that in the middle, in the comments. Boom, Raylan added. Satoshi is the MVP commenter. She's been commenting the entire time. You are in. Satoshi, I heard that she's holding her cat bags. I love it. Coiny, G to the M, I see you. Nath, where were you at, bro? You want to win, but where were you, homie? You want to win or you're going to will your way to win? There's times where there was no winners available. Satoshi was taking it all. Raylan was taking it all. Camor was taking it all. Amos was taking it all. Play to win, guys. Power in the numbers. Shout out to Coiny, dropping all that love, showing up on YouTube. Repost for a good friend. This man's, but you can't call me a man. I'm a cat. Cody. I'm undercover. But look at this love. Repost for a good friend. This man's been the definition of consistency and speaks with a lot of knowledge. Alpha is the education. This is very meaningful. I'm going to retweet this on Genie. Thank you, Cody. Retweets. We got J-Dog. We got Cody. We got Bubba Gump. Man, love from the freaking Ninja Cats, dude. Coiny and LSG Nath. Okay, a retweet for Nath. I'll tell you what we're going to do. A comment and a retweet. I'm going to go back here to the chat. Look at these comments. Libre in the building. Oh, man, Libre, we've been dropping fire. Silky verse in the building. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me tell you this final thing. I wish you guys were able to be here since the beginning, but welcome. Lots and lots of love. We just talked about how we're trying to shorten these up. We gave a 30-minute dynamic alpha speech about how you're a creator. We showed why it's going to be a Catcoin super cycle, and I actually shouted out Suki 2 or 3 times. I just talked about Elon and 5 cats. We've updated our PDF. I just posted a video yesterday, the first shill of DreamCat on video. I made a 50-minute YouTube video called Catcoin Supercycle. Launch it today. And if you want to see our quote of the day, I'll give it to you. 2 legends right there. You are the creator of your life. That's what our talk was about. You are the creator of your destiny. No one else is responsible. We create our lives based on the choices we make, the decisions we take, and the actions we do. And if you missed that, you should know that we talked about feeling, state, emotions as the creators of our reality. Your identity that you have is controlling your reality and what's possible for you. This is, in fact, a game. You are, in fact, a creator. And once you adopt and learn this mentality, you will believe what I believe. Absolutely anything is possible, and you can do anything. The last summary clue I said is pay attention to the next 4 Sundays. The next 4 Sundays, that's all you need to know. Yeah, so welcome in, guys. Energy. Okay. What was I getting to? We were picking our MVPs for stream. J-Dog, much love, bro. Much love. Appreciate that. Bubba Gump. So we got Coiny with 2 comments, Mr. Seam with a comment, Bubba Gump with 2 comments. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give Bubba Gump, Nath. There we go. One of you is going to win into the final circle because the other people just MVP'd you. Bubba, J-Dog was here since the beginning. 2 comments. We'll give him that. We'll give him a shot. And Coiny, retweets, comments, and Nath, we'll give him a shot. He retweeted and he commented. Okay, final Lollapalooza, and we're out this yam. Raylan is paying attention. He says, Sukiverse, Libre, and Sukiverse. Raylan's just in the chat. He's just going ham on X. Hope you guys feel welcome. Oh, yeah, check out that phone, whatever you call it, by the way. Screensaver. Energy! Energy! All right, we're rolling the magic dice. Oh, man, Claudia, and we even got energy going on in the chat. People who are on the stream, even in the TG. Look at that. You love to see it. Jeannie, the chart and PDF are amazing and awesome. I can't type in the live anymore. I don't know how. So I'll tell it to you here. Amazing. Thank you. Have a great night, Dreamers. AI Wolf, join the live, Dreamers. Good job, Claudio. Oh my gosh, here's one more. Love the live, Jeannie. I'm glad that I was on X on the right moment to see you, and I love your energy. You're not lazy, winky face. Still a believer from the beginning and will always be here because I love you and I love Dreamcat. Come on, we love the love. All right, we came here to roll dice. If you're one of the people I mentioned, you're looking for a 1 and a 4, and that's going to get your ticket into the MVP race. 6 ain't going to do it. Can we get a 1? Can we get a 4? Check out my most used emojis. 2 is J-Dog. J-Dog, welcome to the... My mic disconnected again. I don't know what he's on. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Okay, 4, which means the winner was J-Dog. Congratulations, J-Dog. You snuck in there. The dice called your number. It pays to dream big. 30,000 dream. If you guys are here, I'm pretty sure every single one of you is in the Telegram, but to go to the next level, we will have to onboard new dreamers you've never seen before. This is a collective effort. We do it together. It's impossible without you. Sure, you could put $1 million in the chart, but that would just be like everything else. It would be fake. We have to share the dream with real people. We have to find real dreamers. There are millions of dreamers in this world. They're dying to join a decade-long mega IP building a 0.004% mission in the world. Unheard of. They're waiting for you. They want to. She's back. We read your comments. I saw you in the chat. We read your comments. Lots of love. I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much. J-Dog says the dream's going straight into the dream vault. I've talked to J-Dog before. He is a part of a dog project called Bonga, but I don't want to take anything away from him. He is a legend, but he did say he believes in the Catcoin super cycle, and he does hold some dream. So he's won a few times. Love it, man. Thanks for your love, support, and we love that you love the content. But I won't hold you guys. Hour and 18 minutes. We did fantastic. I hope you got the alpha. We're out here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even apologize because I've still been winning and we've still been posting. But my hunger, I was conquered by my own hunger. And it took me out of the flow, like so hungry that I didn't even want to do some things. And so like I could have given more energy. So I get to eat tomorrow. I get to eat more tonight. We still didn't miss the gym. Pay your dues, lock in, chase your dreams. Much love. That'll do it, guys. I just want to take a moment to send my gratitude. Thank you to all the dreamers who show up here, who support, who dream with us. I want to remind you that the mission here is not just meme coinery and, hey, come show up and waste your time. We're on a mission here. You may not understand it yet. You may not fathom or dream this big yet, but we are here to build the largest community of dreamers in the world. Laugh if you need to. Get it out of your system. All dreamers start somewhere, and it starts with a vision. What I love about the world, what I love about actually meme coins especially, is that belief is the main character. Belief is the main source of everything. It all comes down to belief. And that is what we are building the dream on. Matter of fact, if you know about the book Think and Grow Rich, it's in here. We talk about desire and consistency and compounding and all these things. We're building this mission on laws and principles that have been universal and conclusive for decades. We're building Dream in a way that has never been done before. We are a first mover, planting our flag in the space with full respect to the builders and the degens and everyone else who's built out this space. We're coming here as a newbie, as a first mover, and we're doing the opposite of everything you've ever seen. Our market cap may vary, our holders may vary, our volume may not be that sexy, but if you're hearing this message, you have a chance. You have a chance to watch the quantum leaps of improvement, step by step, moment by moment. It's revealed to you how the dream can change the world, how we can go from 2 believers to 10 to 1,000 to 2 to, and as it goes on and on, the dream becomes more and more undeniable. You know, there's actually 3 specific things that we're going to do that set us apart. And that's this. Number 1, we're building on unshakable belief. Belief is everything. Some use it. Murad uses a little bit, but we're using it at a level never before seen. We are giving you reasons to believe. We are showing in our consistency, stacking. Okay, number 1. Number 2, massive action plans. Some people have done them. Print out flyers, dress up in a chicken suit, go crazy. I've done these before. They make dreams come true. I've done them going 60%, 70% in. What could it look like if we go all in? What could it look like if 1,000 dreamers participate in massive action plans? I see a future that is undeniable, that is unstoppable. Why? Because the ticker is golden. It's dream. It's universal. It beats time. It goes for any sex, any religion. Everyone has a dream. But guess what? 97% of those people aren't going to see it come to pass. They don't have what it takes. They're not willing to go the distance, which is why so many have come to the dream and left. Because for most, seeing is believing. But if you're listening to this message now, there's a very good chance that you happen to be a visionary, or luck has found you and you are in the right place at the right time. It would be criminal of me not to encourage you to take a look at Dream, use your best judgment, and consider buying a bag. When you paint a vision so vast as building the largest community of the dreamers in the world, doing the opposite, being a first mover, building Dream as a mascot. Did you know that that's who Dream is? Dream is a mascot. He doesn't maybe have a meme. He's not one of these OG cat memes that everyone truly loves. He isn't known yet, but he's becoming known here, the most successful cat in the world. This is a community where dreams become reality. This is a community, when it's all said and done, where you can come chase this dream together with us while simultaneously chasing your own. And to be very blunt and clear, that is exactly what I am doing in real time. And I believe that if I'm able to make my dream come true within the Dream Cat community, well, Dream is a part of that dream. And so it's like a vision on top of a vision on top of a vision. But with success, which of course I believe in myself, I do, Dream will become maybe even more than what we envisioned it to be. It's simple concepts, brick by brick, compounding consistency, 1 to 2 to 8 to 1632. I skipped a bunch of numbers, 120 something, stack. We appreciate you being here. We simply want to remind you of our intentions. We simply want to remind you to tap into your dream. We want to remind you to wake up, stop chasing. Perhaps the time of chasing runners is over. Perhaps a season of builders is coming. And when it comes, I don't want you to be late to the party. No one is building like Dream. Dream does not have a ceiling. If you want to investigate this yourself, I encourage you to go over to the website, dreamcat.xyz, and take a look with your own eyes. Most will not. When they hear about the dream, they look at the volume, they look at the chart, they dismiss it, and they keep going. 1,000 believers, it's just math. In this 54-page PDF, we tell you reason after reason, specifically why Dream can change the game, why it's a mascot of tomorrow. We explain why I'm in Orlando, right? Why I'm here. It's for the Dream. Check it out. Take a look. Do your own research. Buy, don't buy. We're indifferent. It's good either way. What we really want is for you to chase your dream and make it come true. And if you can do that and you don't buy a single token, we will win. Thank you guys for hanging with us. We hope to see you next week, every single Thursday, 7 p.m. EST. Next week, invite in a friend. Retweet it out. Share it. Are you really a dreamer? Why is your PFP a dog when it could be Dreamcat? Shout out to the dog. Shout out to my friends. Fine. Thank you guys. Take care. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.